Hey kids, what time is it?
What time is it?
It's community conversations time.
It's community conversations time. That's right. From the beaches of South Florida to the hills of Tennessee. From New York to Hawaii. Tell your friends that Community Conversations is about to inform the next generation with news, without fear, and educate them without opinion.
And in warm South Florida and Costa Rica, welcome to all of you.
This 1-hour forum deepens connections, and it provides discussions on a range of topics including social emotional issues, improving relations with law enforcement, post-secondary education, careers, health and wellness, politics and race, inclusion and equality.
Focus on an initiative. Case in point tonight, you all were speaking about gun violence. Since I've been growing up, that's been a thing, especially living here in Florida.
Community Conversations, where it's all about highlighting the talented youth in our communities and the great things that they are doing.
In terms of encouraging women's involvement in civil rights activism.
Community Conversations.
Good evening and happy Friday, news enthusiasts. It's 7 p.m. and welcome to Community Conversations. I'm Rashana Shaw.
And I'm Jasmine Wright.
And for the next 60 minutes, we will give you a healthy dose of news. Some, we promise you will only hear on this show.
And later in the show, we're going to have a special guest. So stay tuned for Trending Now and don't leave when Mr. C. Ron comes on. But we have an amazing show lined up for you tonight. With this being Women's History Month, we join communities across the nation in honoring the incredible achievements and contributions of women throughout history.
From trailblazing pioneers to modern-day leaders, women have shaped our world in countless ways. Each Friday in the month of March, starting tonight, we will tell you some inspiring stories that highlight remarkable accomplishments and the enduring legacy of women who have paved the way for future generations. And who is the best to kick off this special segment than our own Amelia Toos, who will tell us about a 21-year-old British woman who made history as the first female and youngest person to row solo, unsupported, and non-stop from mainland Europe to mainland South America.
That's right, Rashana. Sarah Lackland, a 21-year-old university student from Britain, has made history. She's the first woman and the youngest person ever to row solo, unstopped, and non-stop across the Atlantic Ocean. Lackland completed the 4,100-mile journey from Portugal to French Guiana in an incredible 97 days, 9 hours, and 20 minutes. What's even more remarkable? She had very little ocean rowing experience before taking on this challenge and even describes herself as a weak swimmer. But she faced her fears head on, diving into the ocean daily to clean the underside of her boat. In the end, she says she actually came to enjoy it. Her journey wasn't without danger. At one point, she accidentally cut herself and rinsed her bleeding hand in the ocean, only to attract a shark that followed her for an hour. I mean, is that not scary? She also came close to capsizing and was nearly hit by a large boat that didn't see her. Through it all, this Cambridge student's incredible feat helped raise money for 2 nonprofits that support girls and women in sports. For Community Conversations, I'm Emilia Dos. We also bring an exciting and exclusive story that combines sports, educations, and a whole lot of fun. A group of local kids recently had the unique opportunity to go behind the scenes at the prestigious Cognizant Classic. Our exclusive tour gave them a glimpse into the inner workings of a major sporting event, from meeting the players to exploring the venues. Listen in as Community Conversations producer Janaya Strawn tells us about these enthusiastic young participants and their unforgettable experience at the Cognizant Classic.
I'll just do it then. I'll just do it. I think, Rashana, I think you should just do your part, and we can play the video after.
Okay. New court, new game. Yes, that can now be said of tennis legend Serena Williams, who this week announced she is a major investor in the new and first WNBA team founded outside the United States, the Toronto Tempo. Community Conversations, Karina Telmar has the story.
Tennis legend Serena Williams is putting her money where her mouth is and is adding a new title to her resume, owner of the WNBA expansion team, the Toronto Tempo. Williams will actually be half owner along with Larry Tenenbaum, a Canadian businessman. The Tempo, the WNBA's first expansion team in Canada, will begin to play in the 2026 season. Williams will contribute to the team's look from jersey designs to merchandise. She says her investment is not only about basketball, but about showcasing her value and potential of female athletes. Since retiring from tennis in 2022, the former number one player has become a minority owner of the National Women's Soccer League, Angel City Football Club, the National Football League's Miami Dolphins, and TGL's Los Angeles Golf Club. For community conversations, I'm Perina Telemarki.
Spring is less than 3 weeks away, but tell that to Mother Nature. Better yet, listen in at Community Conversations. Perina gives us the 411.
A massive winter storm is marching across the nation's midsection, knocking out power to hundreds and thousands and making a general mess of travel. On Wednesday, snow pounded the plain states, while Texas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Louisiana dealt with high winds and rain. New Orleans even had to move the start time of its Fat Tuesday parades, change routes, and ban floats and bands for safety. Today, the wicked weather is in the east and stretches from New Jersey to Florida. At least 13 states and more than 170 million people are in the crosshairs. On the positive side, the wet weather may help quell the wildfires burning in Georgia and the Carolinas. For Community Conversations, I am Perina Zelmarki.
What does it look like to be in the mouth? What does it look like to be in the mouth of a tiger shark? I don't have a clue, but I'm sure Community Conversations Perina knows firsthand.
Some divers in the Bahamas found out when one of the creatures swallowed an underwater video camera and spit it back up. The footage showed the inside of the creature's mouth for several seconds, with the camera turning around inside the shark's gullet to reveal the diver staring into its open jaws. As fast as it went, the camera came out, as the shark apparently rethought its food choice. This is far from the first time sharks has gobbled up a camera too. One of the divers said shiny objects always catch their attention, and since they don't have any hands, they explore everything with their mouths. Even more rare than the image the divers captured, however, the fact is that they got their camera back. For Community Conversations, I am Perina Telemarki.
Hello, everyone. Tonight, we have a special message of gratitude. We would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to Mr. Steven Schubel for his incredible support of the KOP Mentoring Network Community Conversations. For the past 5 years, it's been the unwavering support from listeners and supporters like Mr. Schubel that has allowed us to bring you unfiltered positive news and inspiring stories. Your dedication keeps our mission alive and thriving. If you want to join Mr. Schubel and help support Community Conversations or the KOP Mentoring Network, please call us at 561-665-0151. You can also find us on Instagram or Facebook. Together, we can continue making a difference. Thank you.
Tired of hearing that the news is all doom and gloom? Well, tune in to Community Conversations, where we flip the script. We bring you uplifting stories of kids making a difference both locally and globally. If you know someone who needs a dose of positivity, why don't you give them a call or shoot them a text and let them know that Community Conversations is on air? They won't want to miss this.
Attention.
I'll just...
When I move my body just like this, I don't know why, but I feel like freedom. I hear a song that takes me back, and I let go with so much freedom. I'm gonna get, 'cause it's my freedom.
You're muted, brother.
Thank you, brother. John's not here, so you guys are here with me. That's good. That's
I had
good.
to say it at least once. And you're muted again.
Yeah, there you go. Mr. Jason, bring him in. Bring the entire team in, please. There they are. Come on, John. Jason, bring John in, please. There he is. Hey, brother, man, what's happening?
What's going on, good brother?
It's all good. Hey, I noticed you guys didn't. Amelia, our Costa Rica. We're international tonight. You know, John, we did not do the Samson security. We got to raise money. It's more than just showing pretty faces. You see what? That's what happened. No, I'm not even going to go there, John. The ladies are in charge tonight, and you see what happened?
I see.
It's not our fault.
It's not your fault. Well,
no.
People just want to see us.
Y'all insisted that you all want a night for yourself. The latest, what is it, Women's Month? You say you want a month. So y'all decided to do the show tonight. And you cut Samson security. That man paid me $400 a week.
We did not cut Samson security. It was the producer did not just cut us off.
The producer did not do it. And also, y'all cut the piece where y'all tell people how to donate. How are we going to? Okay.
How we going to keep the lights on?
How we played out of nowhere.
How are we going to keep the lights
on? Anyway, John, I noticed just above you, we have Miss Perina with us tonight. Miss Perina is the latest addition to the KOP family. Community Conversation. Welcome aboard, Miss Perina. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Another great day in where are we now? Where are we tonight? We're coming to you from the town of Michigan. Anyway, guess what? You're in Perina, leave your microphone open because we're going to be talking for a minute now. Since they cut my two sponsors and we have no money coming in, we got to find another way to raise some money tonight. So you are, Amelia, I'm coming to you next. You are in, what city are you in, Perina?
I'm in West Palm Beach.
You're in West Palm Beach. Okay, that's in South Florida. What's the temperature down there tonight?
It's like 70, 60.
Oh, shame on you. 70, 60. And John, what's the temperature where you are?
I just, as soon as you said that, I just looked at my watch. I think we're at a smooth 57.
57. And Miss Costa Rica, what's the temperature where you are?
Well, we go in Celsius, so we're at 21.
Break that down for people like me and Brother John.
No,
what does that mean?
I don't know the conversion.
Oh, come on.
Shauna, can you convert everything?
How to do the conversion?
You
say 23, right?
I'll tell you in a minute.
We're currently at 21, and it's supposed to go low to 15.
15. Wow. And Rishana, how cold is it where you are in Toronto?
Like 3.
3 degrees. Well, see, that don't mean anything to us. 3 degrees. So
3
in Toronto,
Celsius.
Don't be nothing to us.
Yeah,
3 Celsius.
3 degrees actually is probably
It's 3 Celsius.
So
What does that
can
mean?
someone convert it for us? What is
Yeah.
The
that
rest of the world is
34
Celsius.
degrees
31 degrees.
Fahrenheit.
It's 31 degrees in Toronto. 31 degrees in Toronto, so feels like 22 degrees. Jasmine, you have no idea what that feels like. Neither does Farina.
Neither do I.
So, Farina, where do you go to school?
I go to school at Park Vista Community College.
Park Vista Community College?
No, community high school,
Community high school. Oh, so you're in high school. What grade?
9th grade.
Oh, ninth. Oh, you're a freshman. That's all right. Do you know what you want to do after completing high school?
I want to go into the medical field, but I don't know what I'm going to.
You say you want to go into the military?
The medical field.
Medical field. Okay, but you're not sure yet. You just want to make some money. That's all right. Amelia, what's so funny? Why are you laughing over there?
You need to raise your computer volume or something.
I need to raise my computer volume. My volume is Denia Strawn's not here tonight, so I don't have my assistants to help me. In fact, Denia Strawn is in where's she? Daytona Beach tonight. So she's down in Daytona Beach. So we're without a producer, which explains.
She's got a night off.
Yes, she does. And it so happened that both our engineer, Jeremiah, has a night off, and Denia has a night off. I think Jeremiah took the night off in protest. He took the night off in protest. The memo we got about the women. John, they said the women are going to be in charge tonight. So Jeremiah said, I'm out of here. But you know, it's interesting because very interesting because this is a special edition, and I must say, on a serious note, the ladies are rocking. John, as you heard earlier, we're honoring Women's History Month this month, and we're immensely proud to be part of the celebration, recognizing the remarkable accomplishments and the contributions that you ladies and other women have made throughout history. PJ, as we were told earlier, that the ladies will be taking a moment to shine a spotlight on the incredible women who have shaped our world with their strength, their brilliance, and their resilience. That's what the memo said. And in recognition of this special occasion, though, we the boys were gladly stepping aside and being your cheerleaders tonight for these amazing female colleagues as they lead the show. Amelia, where is Alex tonight?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be able to tell you that.
Wouldn't be able to tell me that.
I feel like you're the one because you have his number.
Okay, Miss Rishana, how was school this week, Rishana?
It was good.
What was so good about it?
Well, I'm on my March break, so I'm off
You're
school.
on spring break this week, so you're off the week. You were off this week.
Well, no, I started today, but yesterday was my last day, so.
So you're off next week. What are your plans for the week?
Well, I'm going to meet with a friend, and then I'm going to the movies.
Hold up now. You said it was 3 degrees, which means it's cold outside. So why are you going to the movies even though it's cold? You're going outside even though it's cold?
Well, you can still do stuff when it's cold.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because it's inside.
Got you. Hey, that's how I learn. You ask questions so you can learn, you know. So tell me this. I saw on the TV this week, I saw a clip where your premier, I should say, or your premier, what's your premier's name?
Justin Trudeau, I think.
Yeah, you think.
I think he's the prime minister, though.
Oh, he's a prime minister. Thank you. What's our president? Who's the president of the United States?
Donald Trump.
Yeah, I heard they had a not a fist, a war of words this week, and did you see that? Amelia, you saw that?
I don't think so.
Any of you guys saw that this week?
Anything? What? Sorry,
Did you-
there's a lot of people.
No, I suggest you need to turn your volume up on your computer.
I'm in the middle of a hallway. If
You're in the middle of a hallway.
Look, I'm a hallway.
Okay, got you now.
I'm
Got you
just
now.
standing outside my class,
Oh,
waiting for it to start,
God,
and I
God,
actually
talk-
do have to go.
talk about loyalty and wow, you're doing this in the middle of a class.
No,
We
I'm doing
appre-
this in the middle of the hallway. My class just starts at 6:30 my time.
Okay, you still have 3 more minutes before you go.
Yeah,
But I was saying,
my
I was saying,
classmates are coming. They're okay.
I was saying, they're wondering what you're doing. Anyway, let's roll with the show. Tonight though, John, there's some positive news on Pope Francis. Oh, I have this. Would you like to do it instead? Okay, no, okay. I have a young lady here trying to tell me she want to do this. Anyway, there's some positive news, John, about Pope Francis. Let's give some positive news. He is still in the hospital for double pneumonia, but after a few rough days and nights, he's now back to breathing on his own. As you probably heard, the Pope was hospitalized in Rome about 2 weeks ago, and doctors say his condition has stabilized. He's able to work part-time from his hospital room, and the need for frequent dates has passed. Now, Amelia, if you were sick and in the hospital, would you work?
I wouldn't have to because I don't have a job.
Okay, go back to class, Amelia. Go back to class. you gotta go.
I do this for free.
You do this for free. See, people see the show, and people are coming in offering. Wow, that's so nice. We're broadcasting here, John, and people are just coming in offering us food. Isn't that something?
There you go.
Anyway, brother John, you have some updates on what is it, basketball? What's going on with LeBron?
Yeah, man, quite a few updates, but basketball legend LeBron James made history this week, and Topps is all over it. As you may have heard, the King is now the first player in the history of the NBA to score 50,000 career points, meaning regular season and playoffs combined. That's a lot of points. The 40-year-old LeBron hit the milestone during Tuesday night's game with the New Orleans Pelicans. As LeBron said, I mean, that's a lot of points. Obviously,
Definitely.
the first thing that comes to mind is where I'm from. So if you guys know, he is from Akron, Ohio. And so picking up the game when he was a little kid and having a love for the sport and hoping that someday he would be able to play at the highest level, of course, was a dream of his. And he's been able to do that. And so it's definitely an honor. So indeed, after that milestone, and just a day later, Topps announced that the shooting sleeve LeBron wore to set the record will be used to make a one-of-one patch autograph card inscribed with 50,000 points. 50,000.
Wow, hold check this out. Sebastian.
Yeah.
The New Orleans Pelicans. That's the name of the latest the basketball team from New Orleans. Boy, something else happened in New Orleans this week. Anybody know what happened this past week in New Orleans? What about you, Jasmine? Sebastian, do you know what happened in New Orleans this past week?
Well, if I remember correctly, I also hear that, well, if I'm being honest, I haven't really gotten a grasp on what happened in New Orleans.
So as a hint, it happens every year. Every
What
year
about
around
you?
this
Oh, I
time.
know. I already
You're
know.
giving away too much. No. We didn't say
No.
PJ. We didn't say PJ. Farina, what about you? Farina, what happened in New Orleans this week? And do not Google it either.
Mardi Gras.
What's that?
Oh, Mardi
Jasmine, what's
Gras.
Mardi Gras? What's
Forgot.
Mardi Gras? I knew you knew
Forgot
that. What's
Mardi Gras.
Gras?
So sorry. Mardi Gras.
Jasmine, what's Mardi Gras? You're muted, Jasmine. You're muted. Leave the microphones open, guys.
It wasn't me. Okay. So Mardi Gras is a French word that means Fat Tuesday, and on Fat Tuesday, it's the day before Ash Wednesday, and on Fat Tuesday,
you must go to some private school. How do you know
I
that?
do. And on Fat Tuesday, you get rid of all like the fatty foods and like
Wow.
things that are not healthy. And then on Ash Wednesday, you can't eat meat on that day, and that you go to church on that day. And then
Did you go to church? Did you go to church on
Yes.
Ash Wednesday?
Yes. And for 40 days, you can't eat meat on Fridays. And
Yes, I
yeah.
blew that today, John.
Yeah.
Well, I already don't eat meat anyway, so this
You
might
don't?
not be hard for me.
So you're vegan?
No.
So
Here's
if-
the-
so-
I'm vegans don't really eat anything.
Vegans don't eat anything.
you're
So what do
vegetarian.
vegans eat?
I'm vegetarian. I eat fish. I eat everything except for meat. I eat fish and stuff.
So how do you get your protein?
Fish.
I mean,
Fish gives you
does have
protein?
Fish,
So
beans,
the difference,
eggs.
so the difference between vegans and vegetarians: vegans don't eat anything except for plants. They don't do anything that would harm any sort of animal on the planet.
Is that some
Vegetarian-
religious? Is that some religious thing, PJ? How
I
do
don't
you? How you
know.
know
I
that?
don't know.
No,
Kind of
no,
weird
you
is
can
that?
do it. It's actually both. You can either do it for a religious term or you can do it by choice. And I did mine by choice.
Did you know that, Rishana?
No.
Things we learned on Community Conversations, huh? Wow. What else have you learned on Community Conversations recently? What's not you, Jasmine? I get to you in a few minutes. What did you learn today on Community Conversations, Rishana?
I don't know really, other than the vegan and vegetarian.
No. Did you know how to highlight and copy in Microsoft Word?
Oh, that.
You have that. No, tell them what you learned today, because they may need to learn that too, because I do not want Sebastian calling me at the last minute on before the show, or Jasmine telling me they don't know how to get the link. So tell them how you got the link today. John, listen to this.
I really don't really know how I got the link because my mom helped me and you.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom does it.
Okay. What you do is the link is in a Word document. Just go to the left and copy. Sebastian, you know how to do that, right? Just copy it.
Yeah, I do that.
And then right click and it says copy. And then you paste it in the browser. She had the
Yeah.
nerve to tell me, can I text her the link?
Well, now with this one, the way I do it, I just click on the link because it'll take me straight to the StreamYard.
You can
Well,
do that as well.
You can do that as well. But Rishana, I don't know if Donald Trump put a block on their internet or what. she couldn't get it done today. So anyway, and Jasmine, what did you learn last night on Community Conversation? We taught you something new last night in practice.
Yeah, I learned how to bold and underline
in Microsoft Word.
In Microsoft Word.
So
do that.
So Parina, we do more than just come on and be cute and handsome every Friday night. We teach. We're teachable moments. We have a lot of teachable moments around here. So PJ, what do you have for us?
What have I learned?
Yeah, no. Well, you said you had something about Steph Curry you had to share. And what did you learn, by the way?
Oh, well, just letting you know that the Warriors' great Steph Curry is done with dunking. I don't know why? Because dunking is the coolest thing you could ever do. Gets you all the ladies.
Do you play basketball, PJ?
I played basketball when I was a lot younger, but I don't play basketball anymore now. I
When
mainly
you were a lot younger. What does that mean?
Meaning
During
when I
like
was
elementary school days.
elementary school days.
So you're in high school now, so you don't do that anymore. You think you want to do it in high school because that's where the money is, right? And that's where the girls are. That's where the girls are, right?
I'm focusing on my theater. I'm focusing on what's true to me, my theater. That's what's true to me.
You know,
Oh,
Mr.
man.
Ron, when it came to like getting girls' attention in elementary school, you had to be the fastest kid in school.
Hold up, say that again, Sebastian.
He said,
How do you get girls' attention in elementary school?
You have to like be the fastest kid. That
You
was
gotta
the
be
rule
the,
at
you
my
gotta
elementary.
be the fastest
I
kid on
was the
the
fastest kid. I am the
I was the
fastest kid.
second fastest kid in my class.
John, did you
I'm
know
the
that?
fastest
You knew that,
kid.
John?
Probably over.
You have to be,
man,
you
I
have
never
to be
thought about that. Elementary
the
school
two
for me was a long, long time ago.
the two requirements to get any girl in elementary school is
Yeah.
you have to be the fastest and you have to be the best at hide and seek. Those are the two requirements.
Not
Exactly.
hide and seek, but you just have to be fast.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
doesn't
share
matter
one.
about your looks. You just gotta be a fast kid.
I'm gonna share one story that you guys don't know because you haven't been here that long. But an old story that the kids used to tease me about is I was in elementary school, I think third grade, and there's this young lady I liked. I don't remember her name. I mean, I won't call her name, but I liked her, and there was this cookie that she saw and she wanted from the store, John. And guess what I did?
You got it for her.
I got it for her, Jasmine. And guess how much I paid for the cookie, Farina?
$1.
12.
Rishana, can you guess?
$30.
No, if I had $1 in my pocket, that would have been good. I wouldn't have gotten into trouble that I got in.
You stole it.
You stole it.
I borrowed it with the intention of
Borrowed?
You can't borrow food.
Anyway, PJ, you were
God.
saying about Steph Curry.
I was
Yes,
saying
we got a little off topic.
Yeah, I was saying that Steph Curry is done with dunking. And over this past weekend, the 76ers had skipped an easy layup and instead went for the one-hand slam. It was his first in 6 years and apparently his last. You know, after the game, the 37-year-old old point guard told reporters, I'm calling you right now, that was the last one you'll ever see. It took everything out of me to get up there. The thing that's surprising me is that he's 37. He looks so much younger.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Basketball would do that. Basketball would do that. In any sports at least.
yeah.
Sebastian, what sports do you play?
Well, I don't really do sports anymore, but in elementary school, like PJ, I also was learning a lot about basketball because, like, you know, I feel like if there's one thing that definitely got me into basketball, it definitely was the Space Jam movies. Like seeing Michael Jordan team up with Bugs Bunny, and the sequel was this time it was being LeBron James. It definitely did. Well, it definitely didn't want to get me into basketball. In the second movie, I did notice how they made Daffy Duck the coach. And I did feel like making Daffy Duck a really sassy character being like the coach in a basketball game. It's really cool. And speaking about coaches, we are also seeing the last of Jimmy Johnson. The one-time coach of the Miami Dolphins and longtime broadcaster announced Monday that he's hanging up his microphone after 31 years analyzing football games. And 31 years is a very long time.
Very long time.
Especially for someone like him. And the best part is he's like 81. With that age, he's just been doing it for a while, and he's had a long run. And
like
honestly, 31 years, very impressive.
You know, Jimmy Johnson used to be the coach. Some of the teams, but he was at the Miami Dolphins at one point.
Yeah,
Mr.
And the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, Dallas Cowboys. Yes, just Jasmine.
What is your favorite football team?
There's only one real football team. Everybody else want to be, but I'd say New England is the only real football team.
The what? The New England?
No. The Eagles is the only real football team.
Y'all are missing out. It's obviously the New Orleans Saints.
No, it's the Eagles.
No.
Purina, what's your team? Purina, let me see. Let me see if Purina gonna break the tie now. Purina, what's your team? What's your basketball team?
My basketball team or
We say
football
basketball.
team?
Please say Golden State
We're talking
Warriors.
about football, Mr.
No, we're talking about
Team is-
football.
Purina, please don't say the
football
Raptors. Please don't say the Raptors. Please don't.
My football team is Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes.
Eagles,
Yes.
nice.
Because they won?
Convenient.
Why? Because they won?
Yes.
No, because they won.
Hey, fly Eagles, fly.
Sebastian, you say you got to go soon. Your contract goes till 8 o'clock, young man. What's up with that?
Okay, here's the thing.
Amelia left.
I tried telling my mom that my red computer my computer wasn't working. It was updated.
So you end up using your mom's computer, in other words.
I'm using my mom's computer and she doesn't know about it. And she's on her way home. And if she sees me using her computer, she's gonna flip. And she's on her way home right now, so I can't be caught, basically.
But you might not have wanted to say that on camera, buddy, because this is live broadcasting.
Oh man.
The Raptors.
This is gonna be broadcasted on YouTube. She's gonna
No, we're not live. I don't think we're live. Mr. Jason, by the way, Mr. Jason, just want to say thanks to Mr. Jason for filling in tonight. And
Thank you, Mr. Jason.
We are not live, so you have nothing to worry about. Jasmine, any confession before?
I just want to say one quick thing. I want to go back to the topic about the Eagles.
Yeah.
Can we all just talk about how messed up Philadelphia was after the Super Bowl? Philadelphia was in shambles. Philadelphia was in shambles.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
Rishana, do you have a basketball team?
What's wrong with the Raptors?
Yes, it was Raptors.
What's wrong with the Raptors?
Yeah.
The last time I heard, they were trying to learn the game.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, okay. That's why they finished, 48 out of 52 teams? Anyway, Farina, do you have a basketball team? Please don't say the Miami Heat.
Wait, what's wrong with Miami Heat?
Miami Heat is good.
It is.
Hey, by the way, you saw the fight that they got in a fight this week, this past weekend, John. You saw that?
Ooh. I didn't see that actually.
Yeah,
you talking about the Miami Heat?
Yeah, I saw the video. They were one of the Heat players. Pull that up for me, please. One of the Heat players got in a fight with another player. It seemed like they were overseas playing somewhere, but may have been in Texas. But that was interesting. The police came and police were out there, and anyway, guys, guess what? What's happening this weekend? You guys didn't know what happened earlier this week in New Orleans. What's happening this weekend? Anybody know? Don't tell me, PJ. Not you, PJ. Not you, PJ. Let me see. Farina, what's going on this weekend?
I don't know.
You don't know. Wow, I love. See, that's why you got to tell your friends and family. By the way, before I go, everybody pull their cell phones out. Make sure you type in KOP Community Conversations in YouTube.
I don't have a phone right now.
You don't have a phone?
I have a phone, but I don't have it with me right now.
Okay, well, when you get to your phone, make sure you type that in and save it, because that's how you subscribe to the channel. And it's a shame if you're not subscribed to your own team. You did?
Yes.
How many friends you had to subscribe this week? We're on a campaign, guys. And since
my mom and me.
Okay, tell you guys what I'm going to switch on my phone. Okay, good. Mr. C-Rod, please tell them the only way they can boost their viewership is if that's good. The only way you guys can boost your viewership is if you promote the show. Since Denia Strawn's not doing it, you're going to have to help her. So tell your friends so they can. We are prepared. $100. I tell them we're prepared to give $100 to anyone who can register 50 new people in the next 4 weeks. $100 in the next, by the end of this month. $100. What can you do with $100, Jasmine?
Buy Robux.
Oh my gosh.
Buy Roblox. Okay. What about you, Rashana?
Probably the same thing, or go shopping at the mall?
I would just buy
Go
$100.
shopping at the mall. Okay, let's go to the other lady. Parina, what would you do with $100?
Can't do anything really because inflation. Yeah.
Inflation. You can't do anything because of inflation. What the heck is inflation? What's inflation, Rishana?
The prices go up higher.
Okay.
Okay, you can get gas for $1, right? For your mom's car.
No.
$1?
Yeah.
$1.
You can't.
$1?
That's not going to even get you a gallon of gas.
$1 gonna get you to the next pump.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, $1's not going to get you a gallon
No,
of
not
gas.
$1. I apologize. Thank you. $100, not a dollar. $100.
$100, you could do a little bit with that.
Yeah. So these two ladies say they would buy Roblox.
Roblox.
Whatever that is. What's Roblox?
Robux.
It don't matter.
Here's some Roblox.
It's money for a game.
You got hey. Look. I'm not used to those things, so you got to teach me. Just like I taught you how to bold and underline, and I taught you how to copy and paste. You guys can teach Mr. John and I something. We don't know everything. Anyway, PJ, what would you do with $100?
So I feel like no one's saying the most obvious answer. Save it. I would save it.
Oh, yeah, you just say that because you need some points.
I need some money.
You need some grounded points, PJ. Anyway, guys, guess what's happening this weekend?
Please let me say it.
Parina, what's happening this weekend? PJ, you go to a private school, so you know everything. You go
Private school?
I go to a private school.
School. No, you go to church school. School of the Arts is like
No,
private
I go
school.
to a private and church school.
That's why you went to church on Wednesday, right?
No, that's not the main reason why I went. I went because I go to church all the time.
You go to church all the time. Got you.
I can literally
Rishana,
go to not church school and still go to church.
Rishana, what's happening this weekend? Not sure if you guys are going to be observing this in Canada, if Mr. Trudeau got permission to observe this, because but what's happening this weekend? Sunday morning, to be exact.
Sunday morning.
I don't know.
The things that we learn on Community Conversations. Jasmine Wright, what's happening? Please do not Google it.
I
Denial's
don't
not here to
know.
tell you.
You're Googling it now.
I actually don't know.
Jasmine, I can see through your glasses. It says Google.
I'm literally staring at the screen.
Okay. What's happening at 2 a.m. on Sunday morning? 2
Oh, I
a.m.
know.
Oh, I don't know.
Parina and Rishana, they do not know. Neither does Jasmine. What about you, PJ? Why don't you tell them?
Daylight savings time.
Yay.
Where we are going back an hour and I am losing an hour of sleep, unfortunately.
I hate sleeping.
But you know what the good
hate
news is?
sleeping?
You know the good news is, Jasmine? That means it'll stay lighter later.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
is exactly what that
More
means.
light, less sleep.
Yeah,
I can
but
stay on my iPad for longer.
there's also some not so good news, though. Most of us will lose an hour of sleep. I won't, because I'm going to be in bed early anyway. But anyway, it's called Standard Time ends, and Daylight Saving Time begins this Sunday at 2 a.m. And while many welcome longer days, the practice of springing ahead and falling back is not without its critics. Speaking of springing ahead, what does that mean? What does that tell you? What season's coming up? Springing ahead.
Spring.
Spring break. You call it March break. We call it spring break. Spring break. Yep. And there are a lot of people who are against it, not too thrilled about it. But only about 40% of the world's countries, yes, practice the twice yearly time change. And most polls in this country, at least the United States, show people would prefer to stick with one or the other and stop the flip-flopping. What are your thoughts on that, John? How do you feel about that?
You know, I think if anything, we should always want it to be lighter outside for longer. So if we're gonna pick one, let's pick that one to stay with.
What about you, Jasmine?
That's
What do you
my
feel?
vote.
How do you
I
feel about
agree with Mr. John.
that? Uh-huh. Now, Rishana, you guys have daylight saving time as well. You go back and forth?
I honestly don't know.
No, one more
I
thing you gotta
heard
figure
about it
out.
on the news, so
You'll know on Sunday morning. I guarantee you'll notice the difference on Monday next week. But PJ, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm just excited for no school. That's what I'm really happy about.
Yeah.
No school sleep. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't make a difference to me either, because I'm gonna get my sleep anyway. Many doctors agree that saying the back and forth can upset your natural sleep cycles, leaving us stressed out and tired. Wow, good excuse. There's one fun fact.
Oh my gosh.
One fun fact, though. The states of Hawaii and Arizona are the only two states that do not observe daylight saving time. So, your assignment for this week, Rishana, is what?
to see if we have daylight savings too.
Exactly. You're gonna
Bingo.
you're gonna figure out if Canada observed daylight saving time, and you come back and tell us about it next week. Denia Strong's not here, but guess what, guys? Denia Part 2 is telling me we got to wrap it up, Mr. John. So anyway, PJ.
Yes.
What do you have to say before we go? This was a great show, wasn't it?
It was. I just want to say one thing. We've been talking about it for the past Blue Weeks.
What was
Blue
that?
Harlem is tomorrow. I will say it again. Blue Harlem is tomorrow.
What is that?
Blue Harlem. That is a Pathways to Prosperity event down at Benvenuto's. On thinking Boynton Beach, right? I think it's in
Yes,
Boynton Beach.
Benvenuto's Boynton Beach. And what is a Blue Harlem? What kind of event is it? It's gonna be a party, food.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be real fun. There's got food, cocktails, not for kids, so do not bring your kids. Because
Not
they will
forget. So
feel-
why are you gonna be there?
Oh, I'm not gonna be there. 'Cause
Oh,
my
okay.
mama is.
Oh,
My mama is gonna be there. She's the main Blue Harlem. She's the Blue Harlem
guru.
She's the Blue Harlem guru. She's been talking about Blue Harlem since Blue Harlem to Blue Harlem. I'm telling you right now.
Okay. Well, make sure she takes some pictures so we can do our thing next weekend, do a report on that.
Of course.
Yes. And Miss Rishana, what's on tap for the weekend? What are you doing this weekend? Apart from researching daylight saving time.
Nothing much except for just sleeping in.
Well, you got a week to sleep in. You're gonna sleep in all week next week.
Yep.
All right. At least it's gonna be cold out, so you won't be out running around. That's good. Except for the movies.
Yeah.
You're going to the movies one day.
And I'm also going to be going to church, so it's just church and sleeping in. That's all.
Yeah,
Church
same for
and
me.
sleeping in.
What movie
Okay.
are you gonna see?
Not sure yet.
Okay. And Jasmine, you go in church on Wednesday. I know that, but what else are you gonna be
I
doing?
went to church on Wednesday already. Ash Wednesday passed already.
But you
That
said you
was
go to church every day. You said that earlier. I go to church every day.
Sunday.
Oh, on Sundays. Okay. Hey, look, my hearing aid battery comes and goes sometime, So, all right. So you go. What are your plans for this week? You have 1 week before spring break. Are you excited?
No.
No. PJ, what are your plans for spring break?
I have a college tour with the Deltas from the 27th to the 29th. So I'll be
Where you
going on
going?
that. We're gonna be visiting all the Florida schools. So we'll be going to
Bethune-Cookman.
We'll be going to UC, UCF, FAMU, Florida Gulf Coast, FSU, and a bunch of other Florida schools. So
That's good.
I will
Wonderful.
make sure when it happens, I'll be taking pictures and videos, and of course, I'll make
Yes.
sure it gets reported for community conversations.
And Sebastian said, hopefully FIU. He said he had to type it in because he can't get on
yes,
his
we're going to FIU.
He can't get on his mom's phone, his mom's computer. All right. And there's someone just sent me a text here. PJ, what about Florida Memorial University? What is that? Where's that? Florida Memorial University.
I have I think I have a list. We're going to 6 colleges. Let me find the specific list, and I will. I have a whole list of where we're heading. Hold on, let me grab it for you.
And while you do that, John, just want to send our condolences from the KOP family. Just got word that Mr. Dodd's brother-in-law just transitioned over, so he's requesting prayers to him and his family. So our prayers to Robert Dodd on the transitioning of his brother-in-law from your KOP family. Thank you so much for sharing that. See, Sebastian, we have people all over who are watching the show right now, and they're asking, are you coming to Florida International University? He's looking for that.
I am looking currently for the information. Give me 1 second right now.
You say you're going to 6 schools, so that'd be like going up north to come back to go south. So,
yeah.
But anyway, Jasmine, he's going on a college tour, something you'll do when you get to middle school or hopefully high school. For sure, high school. But great experience, great opportunity for you. So, Brother John, what's on tap for you for the weekend?
Man, I will be relaxing because next week I will be in Nashville with our men's basketball team competing in the SEC tournament. So probably going to take it easy these next couple of days. And then, it's March Madness time in college athletics. So it's about time for the tournament time for both men's and women's basketball. So taking it easy. I'm still getting acclimated. So yeah.
I was about to say, how are things going with your new gig in South Carolina?
Yeah, man, is as good as they can. Still trying to figure everything out, where to go, where to park. But yeah, man, it's been welcoming. Excited about it, and everything's been good. I can't complain.
Is it a larger campus than FAU?
Absolutely, yeah. Larger campus, bigger athletic department, bigger, really everything. And so it's definitely an adjustment. The weather it's a little chilly up here. But my parents were able to come down. I'm only 2 hours away from them. It's been great.
Good. PJ, you got those schools for me?
Yes. All right. Let me list them down. We're going to FAMU, Florida A&M University, or also known as FAMU. We're going to Florida Gulf Coast University, Florida State University, University of Central Florida, University of Florida, and University of South Florida. So we're not going to FIU, sadly, but we're still going to a plenty amount of schools.
Is it too late to get someone registered for this tour?
Yes, I believe so. We've already started having meetings about itinerary and everything like that. So I believe it is too late to sign up.
Good. I have people texting asking, is it too late for them to go? That's all right. When you get back, maybe you can decide, put your own tour together and we can do something. Yeah, we can always do that. Can we do all the schools in one day? Do you think we can?
Well, for us, it's going to be 3 days. So we're visiting 2 colleges a day. But I'm pretty sure with the videos that I get and pictures, I can make a short video, maybe like 2 to 3 minutes, and send it over and see what I can do.
Good. That'd be good for Denia Strong. She is a 11th grader, I think. So that'd be good for her and Jeremiah as well to see. Of course. All right. Well, all right, Brother John. It's a great show, guys. Jasmine and Rishana, I'm proud of you two ladies. You held the fort down, even though you guys cost us a lot of money tonight in my ads. But that's all right. The A team be back next week. Be prepared to explain to Denia Strong why you cut Samson's ad and why you cut our begging campaign.
We did not cut Samson's
You did not cut it. All right. You're the anchor. You're in the anchor seat. You're in the anchor desk. So you're ultimately responsible. The captain is always responsible for the aircraft, right, John?
That is right.
Rashana too, not just me.
I thought I said Rashana and Jasmine, but you're the senior one tonight. Isn't that something? You're the youngest one, but you're the senior one tonight. You're in charge. You're the senior anchor tonight, Jasmine. You're in charge. Oh, what do you say about that? Yes, you are. Yeah, yes, you are. Denia left. And who's second in command? You. Anyway, bro, you have a good one. PJ, let the ladies have their night.
All right.
I guess we don't even have a song tonight either. We don't have. Anyway, Jason, take it away, man.
Thank you for tuning in for another amazing rendition of Community Conversations. If you like what you saw tonight, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing with friends, families, and even acquaintances. Be sure to tune back next week for another amazing edition of Community Conversation.